Part 57, getting down to the nitty gritty. So I put my blocks up on top there and flushed the last one to the outside edge, and it ended up coming out perfectly. So 22 3/8 it is. And then these walls will fit butted up against this last rafter right here. So that is that. So I threw the egg hutch on there so you can see what that looks like. And I ended up having to put a screw down here because I forgot that didn't fit there. So got that done. And then inside here we have some roost bars. Yay! So that piece of plywood that you had left over from ripping the bottom out here works perfectly if you cut it approximately 44 inches, maybe just a little bit shy if you're out of whack. And then I ripped it in half on the table saw, and then I took the piece that was left over, ripped it in half, and then I found the center, which was approximately 14.5 inches, and I did the layout on there and stacked this piece on top of that one, and then I cut that out with the jigsaw. And then I took some old 2x4s that were laying out, and I ran it through the table saw, ripped the face off of both sides because they were old and painted, but they were good enough for this and didn't want to throw them away. And so after ripping those down, then I ran it through the table saw at a 45-degree angle and just nicked the end of it off. You could do that with a router, whatever you want to do. So I end up with about, I'd say 3 1/4 by about 1 1/4 thickness is what's left over. So that's plenty to have a roost bar on there. They like to have a little bit of a curve on here so their little toes can go around the curve. And I found that even a full width 2x4 works fine. So if you don't have scrap laying around, just grab a 2x4, cut it out, rip the corners off, set it up there, it'll work. If you want to go a hair narrower, you know, take a 1/4 inch off it, that's fine too. So it's all functional. So this thing is ready to disassemble now and get stacked onto the trailer. My trailer is going to get loaded up, and those 4x4 posts are going to become the base. That's the next part I'm going to do. And those 5/4 boards that are sitting there, those are going to be for the purlings that go across the top. So I'm going to have one on the face here, one on top here, same on the top corner, and 3 in the middle, making 7 total pieces. But I'll show you that when I'm getting ready to assemble it. And then the tin will screw down on top of that. Now I could use other stuff too. I just find that 5/4 board, deck board works really well on the face of this. It's got a little bit of overhang, and it works well for attaching the gutters to. If you use something smaller than that, it's just a lot harder to get the gutter to nail on there. All right.